Is it my life? Is it my choice? A little discussion on free will and accountability. Now, you might have heard people declare in defiance, hey, it's my life, it's my choice. Maybe you yourself have claimed it as a self-evident truth. Yet, let's question it for a moment. Is it true? Is it truly your life? And is it truly your choice? Well, first, for something to be mine, I must have either made it, earned it, or inherited it. And as we all know, no one created themselves or worked hard to be born into this world, nor inherited someone else's life. Secondly, to own something means to have all exclusive rights over it, no limits. Yet we are very limited in what we can change or control about our lives. Our genes, our race, our first language, our family, you name it, have all been decided for us before we were born. We can't stop aging. We can't avoid getting sick altogether, live without food, water, or sleep. We have no say on what happens to that bite of sandwich once we swallow it. Thirdly, to call something mine, I should be able to keep it for as long as I wish. However, our mortality is the #1 concern for many, if not all of us. When the appointed time comes and the angel of death appears, we can't do anything but surrender our souls. Now, I can go on and on and on, but by now I believe this truth is evident. It is not my life and it is not your life. But what is it then? Well, it's a trust. It's temporarily handed to me, temporarily handed to you. It's like we have a lease on life. But by whom, you may ask? Well, the Qur'an says by God. In an ayah, it says, "Blessed is the one in whose hands rests all authority, and he is most capable of everything. He is the one who created death and life in order to test which of you is best in deeds, and he is the Almighty, all-forgiving." Now, this body, our body, is entrusted to us with terms and conditions. We can only use it according to those terms and conditions. If we break those terms, we gotta pay for the consequences. Those who betray this trust that I mentioned will be punished, but those who honor it will be rewarded plentifully. If we accept that God owns life, what about choice, you may wonder? Isn't choice mine? Well, the second verse that I mentioned above points to that. It says, "He created death and life to test which of you is best in deeds." The choice is mine. The options may be limited, but I am free to choose between them. I decide on certain choices in my life, like the sandwich I'm gonna have, the type of sandwich I'm gonna have, and the decisions I make need to be made responsibly because the true owner, God, will hold me accountable for my choices. According to the Quran, what I do with my time, my money, my body, my talents, my opportunities are recorded in a book, which will be opened on the Day of Judgment, and I will be questioned on the decisions I have made. No matter how big or small that decision may have been, it will not be overlooked. But wait, there is more to this. We are humans, and we make bad or wrong choices. However, our Creator loves us so much that He has opened ways for us to repent and fix our wrongs. In relation to the verse I mentioned earlier, God is all-forgiving, and in His great mercy, He promises to forgive, and God never breaks a promise. To wrap up this topic with an imperfect analogy, imagine you were driving a rental car on a busy highway on a rainy day. The car is not yours. The other people on the road are not under your control. You can't do anything to improve the weather or the road conditions. You cannot even modify the car to your liking or change its performance. If you even scratch it, no matter how small that is, you are accountable for it. But the thing is, you are the one behind the wheel. You are trying to get to your destination safe and sane. You are careful, you follow the signs and the rules. You check your mirrors and you pay attention to the driver's signals and you pray for a successful journey. So in conclusion, I say, it is not my life, but it is my choice. I must choose wisely and responsibly according to the will of the real owner, the Almighty and all-forgiving God. Now, you are the driver. The question is, where do you want to go?